Hello and welcome back to another tips and tricks video. Today I'm doing the mid lane, and just before we get into the video, I hope you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And yeah, let's go into the gods you pick. So first of all, mages. They are made for the mid lane. So most of them, if maybe not Ao Kuang, but basically everyone else is in mid lane, and you probably shouldn't be playing Nox though, because she's just ass. But other than that, same as Apush, I don't know. And Anubis is kinda situational. But if you look at Sol, Scylla, Ragin, they are good. Thoth is good. Tiamat is super strong. Nua super safe. Discordia, she's kinda average in the mid lane. And Baba Yaga also super safe. Agni I like the buff they gave him recently, that his fumes do damage instantly, so he's kinda good right now as well. And if you need some physical damage in the mid lane, you can go like Uller. I've seen a bit of Chiron as well. So basically, I've seen Skadi as well, so ability based hunter. And I'm pretty sure that in the SPL like a couple of days ago, I don't remember exactly which guardian it was, but I could guess it was probably Sylvanus, or I don't know. I don't know, it was a guardian mid lane, but I don't remember which one. So basically mid lane, I'd say it's the second hardest role in the game after jungle. And you have and same as jungle, you have a lot of like impact on how the game will go in mid lane, because you can rotate both sides very quickly and you try to get your teammates ahead. So if you're a good player, I would probably say you should play mid or jungle, but you're watching this video, so you probably want to play mid lane. So yeah, let's get into the map and how you play them. So okay. Yeah, sorry, this isn't exactly prepared super well, but anyway. So you're mid laner, you start at red buff with your ADC. Your ADC helps you clear. You take the red buff as the mid laner, go to lane and clear. So when you have cleared the first wave, your jungler should be around here, if he doesn't go cringe gank on solo lane. So he should be coming right about up to your lane. So if you shouldn't be up here, because then their jungle will easily cut you off and kill you. You probably want to go for either this small camp or this small camp. And yeah, then after small camp you want to probably poke the other mid laner and go for wave again. And yeah, and then go for the other small camp, or maybe oracles, depending on what the other mid lane did. And that's basically how mid lane goes. You try to get these like mid lane buffs, and you hope to not get ganked by their jungle. So okay, and then I see a lot of mid laners warding here and here. I'd rather have you warding at the enemies, like here and here, so that everyone on the map knows when their mid rotates, and then your jungle can ward here, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter as long as he has wards up here. And as mid lane, you should always call if you're in mid lane, like let's say like right here, you will hear if they're on this buff and on this buff. So if you can't hear them nor see them, you should call enemy missing. And yeah, so you are like kind of like a control center for the team, like showing them where the mid lane, and usually as well the jungle will rotate through here, their jungle and your jungle through here. So you will get vision on where the jungle go as well. but sometimes the enemy jungle can rotate through here, and if he's there, the enemy jungle is super ahead, he maybe invade speed buff and go through here, but then there's a good chance that minion wave will see him. And I don't know what else there is to say. Oh yeah, as a mid lane, when you rotate, especially in the early game, let's say Greater Scorpion, I think it's called, before Gold Fury comes up. Well, there's a big Scorpion here at least. So your duo lane will have cleared all buffs. They poke them out, then you go for this Scorpion. And if you're in lower rank, you don't even have to poke them out. You can basically just go for it, because they don't know where you're. They won't ward and know anything where you are. And when they go for it, you should probably as well go down there, so you have a 3v2 if the duo lane rotates, and at least a 3v3 if the mid lane rotates as well. Same in solo lane before Fire Giant. You and your jungler should probably go for that one when the solo lane needs it, or not needs it, when the chance comes for it, for the solo laner, so you can secure that as well. And then you should be ready for a 5-man like take on the Gold Fury with wards here, here and up here, so you know when they're coming. And because in the early game you can do it with 4 people, but I like to have the solo laner kind of like, if you see them coming, that he runs up and trying to fend them off, like just waste their time while you get Gold Fury. Yeah, I don't know, I don't play mid lane a lot, so I can't go like in depth on strategies you could use, but I feel like mid lane is kind of, you want to get to the late game as quick as possible, because that's when mages hit the hardest. And so that's kind of like you are in hyper farm mode. So let's say, and remember, farm mode, when I say it, I don't mean just go buffs and wave. Let's say the duo lane is pushed back at this tower and the enemy is just standing in tower line. Super easy gank for you and the jungler, and just rotate in from here, and just it should be an easy double kill if they haven't warded. And your duo lane should probably know if they're warded, because usually it's the supporter ADC just goes like right here, puts a ward and goes back in. They don't try to hide it by going to like a buff and putting it out. But then again, in higher level games there will be wards everywhere, so you just have to be quick enough with the rotates. And one more thing, when you're mid lane, you don't want to lose this tower, because you fall back so far, so then this like here becomes your safe line. But when you have this tower, it like goes out really far. So this is, I'd say this is your most important tower for any lane, your first mid tower, because then you are kinda safe going for red. And same, you can go check Fire Giant a bit more often, even if they're ahead, if you want to put wards and stuff like that. So if you die, then it's the jungle's job to make sure they can't push tower. And especially now with Soul and Oleron being so as good as they are with Stone of Fall, towers shred like super quick, so the jungle really has to be on top of it. Or you can just like not die, but you can't exactly go in and have a 10-0 game every game. So yeah, that's it for mid lane. Check here the gods, so if there's something I missed. Like another good pick, Janus as well, super good, super strong, but you have to be you should be rotating with his ultimate. That's, if you don't do that, you're not playing to his potential then. And Zeus, he has been like dog ass for I don't know how long, a couple years maybe, but now I think will be playable at least. with a buff to his 2, that when he throws his shield he gets movement and attack speed. So I could see a lot of fun like ring builds being built on him, but that's mostly just for the memes, I guess. And Hera as well. Hera will, with her free, the shield and buff, she will be fucking insane with breastplate and Book of the Dead. And I will probably work in a Book of the Thoth first item as well. So yeah, that shield will be like two health bars. So yeah, she's just gonna be impossible to kill in the mid lane. So probably look at learning her if you wanna go play mid. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.